Anderson draws Jordan out. Watch it. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by the tumble and into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. We got the whole gang in the building, and we got to hear the song.
And we got to hit
The ones that we hear when we winning against a good team, especially one that one of my partners over there said it was gonna be a tough game.
It was a tough game.
It wasn't that tough.
It went
Well,
down.
them beat no. They played. Them young guys could play. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but my bold prediction almost came true. I don't know why he just didn't pass it one time at the end, so I get my bold prediction. But Joel
They
Embiid
was
almost had a
following.
triple.
Ain't nobody to pass it to. They was following, man.
I was watching the end of the game when he kept getting fouled, and I was watching his points creep up, and I'm like, damn it, if he hits both of these, I'm going to lose my over-under. But if he doesn't hit both of these, we might lose the game. So
So, screw over-unders, we want to win. Screw over-unders, we want to win.
Over anything.
Exactly.
Over everything.
Talk about those over and unders. What they looking like?
I want to know the overall.
No, read out tonight's. What was tonight's?
Yeah, what was tonight's?
Tonight's with Embiid 34.5. Y'all took over. I took the under.
How much he had?
What?
How much did he have?
35. This is damn hack Embiid, which is a dumb idea. What were they thinking?
Stupid.
And then 3-pointers 11.5. I think they had well over that. And we all went with the over except for Carl. And then the bench,
you had to look into the screen like that shit.
the bench had not 29.5, but they did have a respectable 21, I guess.
They had a respectable.
Shout out to Rob Covington.
But
Damn.
everybody went with the under on that. So
Sound like
BG
I got
got
all three right.
3 and
Yeah.
Jose got all 3. And
Why you always copying me, bro? Man, listen, I don't want to hear you. I don't even want to talk about it right now. I hear the flower lady coming down.
She
Let me
is
get that
coming.
bouquet real quick. So I get my flowers out and then I can shut up.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give my flowers to Mr. Almost Triple Double because I called it. He almost had it. He was one
almost
assist
had
away.
it.
So you know, I like they tried to foul him out. He said, "Bro, I got 5." I heard it. He said, "I got 5." What y'all doing? I'm not walking out this game.
Right.
They tried to get him out of there.
he's
But,
like, "Me?"
Yeah.
Yeah, no way.
I can't believe
love
they
it.
called him on the chase down block as a foul. That wasn't no foul. No, they
That's
crazy. I don't know what they were saying.
It's ridiculous. I would like to give my flower, since we're in a flower giving mood, to Mr. Tyrese Maxey. In a league where every coach has opportunity to look up tape and scout you and stop you from doing this and stop you from doing that, the kid is adjusting. And for those who really watch ball, you really see what it is. They're trying to trap him at the 3-point line. They're trying to trap him away from his right hand, which he likes to go to. So what Tyrese is doing is he's outspeeding them.
Yeah.
He's speeding around the trap, and he's either driving to the bucket or he's shooting that pretty midi of his. That's unstoppable. So time for another adjustment, coaches. Tyrese Maxey.
You going, Jen, or you want me to go?
I'll go. I'll probably steal yours.
As always. As always. I guarantee she about to steal it, y'all.
Mine goes to Nick Nurse for those 2 challenges, the successful challenges that were very well executed and timely, and I think they helped us to win that game.
Most definitely.
At
Great.
least he
coach.
wasn't trying to take him home like our last coach.
Who?
I know, seriously. Thank you.
Glenn used to be like, I want these challenges. I'm keeping these on. They might work for next game. He trying to stack them. These ain't rollover minutes, bro.
My flowers tonight go to somebody that when he wasn't doing nothing, we was considering making him one of the brothers. But now that he figured out his role, DeAnthony Melton been playing great as of late. So mine go to DeAnthony Melton. That 3 he made in the corner, I think it was 114, 117, something like that. And that big 3 he made in the corner, it just took me back to that Boston series when he missed shots and the city kicked his back in. Like, yo, trust me, I can make these shots. He made a huge shot. I think it was 114. It was either 114 or 117, one of the two. But he hit a big 3 in the corner, and that was the shot. As soon as I saw him shoot it, I thought about that Boston series. Like, damn, he has so many open shots, and he missed all of them. And for him to make that shot, I haven't given him flowers yet. He gets my flowers today because of what he's been doing for the last couple of days.
Respectable.
We do an honorable mention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some flowers to Cork round. Not going in the game.
Jesus Christ. You see my eyebrows raised when he said court lines? What the hell did he do? What the hell did he getting flowers for?
Oh, he ain't going in the game, bro. He ain't going.
We can give some flowers to Batum and why did I just say it like that? Batum and Rocco. Batum and Rocco. Yeah, man, of course.
Listen, when you look at the box score, and you got all your starters in double digits, it's always a good thing.
Absolutely.
Ain't no peanut butter and jellies over here, dog.
No, Nick Batum had a really good game tonight. I was
14.7 rebounds, man.
To go off of that same message though, Covington, Paul Reed, and Pat Bev off our bench, they just played solid minutes.
Yeah, solid.
Nobody scores crazy, but they just play solid. And when Pat Bev is in that closing lineup, I love it for some reason. I don't know why. I love that lineup.
Paul Reed's a 3-point shooter now.
Out the mud. Nick Nurse said he's gonna be shooting 3s this year. Y'all ain't believe him. Out the mud.
Oh my god.
Pat Bev even made a 3 tonight. I was like,
let's be clear.
He got his legs under him.
If I never see Paul Reed take another 3, I wouldn't be upset.
I understand that.
I'm glad he made, but if he stopped, I wouldn't be mad.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He shot 100% from the perimeter, by the way.
He did.
I'm gonna tell you this much from Pat Bev. This is the Pat Bev I felt like we was acquiring. A solid floor general off the bench. Okay, someone who could bring defensive tenacity and someone who isn't scared to take shots. The fearlessness. That's what we need from the backup point guard, bro. We don't need another point guard if you ball like this. If you come off the bench with 4 assists, 6 points, tenacity on defense, we won't be talking about no other point guard. You got to give us this every night. We need this.
You know a difference I see in the Sixers team? Although the number wasn't ridiculous, 49 is still a large number for this team. For this team, we used to didn't rebound like that. And then the thing that glares to me the most is our backcourt had 15 rebounds between them. We team rebound now. We didn't rebound in the past,
No,
y'all.
we
Our
didn't.
over-under used to be 39 and a half.
Yep.
We
and
rebound as a
and we would never
team
get
now.
close.
Oh my, we rebound as a
You
team
know what's
now, and it's lovely.
out of those rebounds that you're talking about, my brother? I don't mean to cut you off. That Batum and Embiid have 4 offensive rebounds apiece.
Yupper.
How many Pat Bev had? Because Pat Bev had a couple offensive rebounds. How many Pat Bev had?
He had 2.
That's still big.
Paul Reed had 2. That's offensive boards. They got as a team 17 offensive boards. That's way to take the best.
We rebound now. It's crazy. Remember, not too long ago, our over-unders used to be 39 and a half. If we got 40, we was excited.
And let's not be scared to mention, you know, our 2 guards, our 2 starting guards.
That's why I said they have 15.
And 7 rebounds.
They have 15.
You know, you gotta respect that when the whole team is gang rebounding. Everybody needs to be in there. Everybody needs to be in there.
It's a mentality, man. Is the new culture of this team, man. They play for that coach, man. They play for that coach.
20 points from the bench, Mama's saying.
They were playing. They were playing for you, Jose, in that third quarter.
They were playing for me.
Yeah, in that third quarter, they were like, Jose likes it when we play well in the third.
Oh yeah, quarter. we won a third quarter 28-21. We won a third quarter 28-21.
Yeah, I love them third quarters, man. You gotta listen. Like I said, like I don't know how else to say it. If you coming out sluggish, you know what I'm saying. Out of a halftime, you coming out sluggish. Something wrong with the coach. You know what I'm saying. And then before we used to come out sluggish, and all bench lineups. So we was getting hit with a double whammy. You understand what I'm saying in the third quarter. Now it's just a beautiful sight to see that these guys come out of that locker room, you know, ready to win a game. You could tell that they want to win this game. They're coming out, they're all blazing. 9 times out of 10, I can't even remember. It's not that many third quarters that they lost this year. They pretty much won them all, and with high numbers as well. This is probably one of the lowest, and we still won it. But they've been coming out the quarter like
they defended better. We ain't had to score a lot in the third.
Yeah. But yeah, third quarters to me, they're big, man. It's like the setup. You know what I'm saying? You got to set it up for the fourth quarter. That's the third quarter. Is a very important quarter in basketball, in my opinion.
It sounds like Lex is tired of seeing it. She said it feels like the Sixers are always in a game nowadays. We do play we do play a lot. We have played a lot, and all of our games have been tight. We got a couple blowouts where the starters didn't have to be in the fourth quarter. But some of these games, we got to put some of these teams away a little bit earlier, man. I hate seeing it. Like that last 30 seconds took like an hour and a half.
Yeah, you got to look at the stretch of games, though, and how many nights that we've been playing. I'm not making no.
That's why I said no, and that's why I led with that. I said we do play a lot.
Yeah, because prior to this little stretch of games that got us playing like so many nights, you know what I'm saying? We had 2 games in a row where Joel Embiid sat out in the fourth quarter. 2 games in a row.
Who Johnny talking about?
Who's Johnny talking about?
I don't know who you're talking about.
They talking about Marcus Morris.
No.
Okay. So I want to throw up a comment. I want to highlight his name because I put it up there before. I'm looking for Ant Sims. Ant Sims is saying that nurses system, it doesn't promote people standing around. You know, and that's absolutely right. It's constant movement. It's constant run here, run there. It's not like another coach we had where you could hide all game and have 0 points and still be in the line.
Sit in the corner, PJ Tucker. Just sit there. Just sit in the corner. Don't go nowhere else. Just sit in the corner.
And then get praised like you actually did something. This offense, it will chew you up and spit you out if you're just standing around. You'll look weird out there. So
Bro, I got hate mail for running down on all the criticism that I was doing about PJ Tucker. People was in my DMs like, you better stop. I'm gonna find out where you live.
we had to hire security for Jose after all the PJ. For real. It was
Because
getting
they
real
kept
last
telling
year.
me, yo, chill out. Like, you gonna see what happens. You know, he gonna turn green for the playoffs. I waited. I didn't see him turn green. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
yeah, I hear you. Messenger, you're right. It could, I mean, they did start messing around. They did take their foot off the gas a little bit there at the end. And I turned to my daughter and I said, you have to play defense for all 24 seconds.
They feel like it's just over. No, it's over.
After like 20, they're like, okay, that shot clock's going to run out. They're not going to do anything. And next thing you know,
Bucket.
Most definitely. So, guys, next opponent, who is it?
next
When
appointment
is
is
it?
the Lakers on Monday.
I love
Back
it.
of the
After
crib.
the
Back of the
Lakers,
crib.
we got the Pelicans.
Okay, West Coast trip.
Then we have the Celtics.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
No, I hope the
West Coast
Pelicans
trip.
are home.
Shut up, BG.
Do you know where
Just
New
let it-
Orleans is?
Just let it fly, BG.
Do you know
Jeez.
where New Orleans is?
I just said
Somebody
LA.
pull up a map. Somebody pull up a map. Book
West
Carl.
West Coast meaning West Coast opponent.
Western Conference.
Yes, sir.
There
You
you
said West
go.
Coast. When I hear West
Okay.
Coast, I think of the coast, and you
You
said
know
New
what,
Orleans
guys,
was.
guys.
I mean, they got water down there, but I don't think they call that like the West
But
Coast.
as I
trying to-
told you all excitedly before, we're not having any 10 o'clock games until the end of January, which
So
means
Jen will be here.
Plenty of gin.
no West Coast games for a bit.
Remember that year we had a long stretch of West Coast games and we ain't had no post games? Was that 2 years ago?
No,
had
that
a-
was last year.
That was last year. We kept
That was
having
last year, buddy.
Yeah, that was
We had a
rough.
long stretch of West Coast games.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep. So okay, Lakers, Pelicans, Celtics, Wizards, Detroit.
Detroit
What y'all
twice.
think for the next 5 games?
Lakers dub. New Orleans dub. Who after them?
Celtics.
Boston.
Celtics dog fight. Where's it at?
Boston.
Boston.
We win. We win. We make their crowd upset. So that's 3. Next.
Wizards.
Washington.
Dub.
That'll be the dumb one we mess up. That'll be the dumb. That'll be the dumb one we supposed to win by 50 and wind up going to overtime with them. So I ain't gonna count that one. What's next?
Detroit.
Detroit dub. So the weird one is that Washington one. We'll
So
do
there-
something stupid.
But there is a little bit of news that we are not exactly out of that tournament after all.
No, we're not.
There's
we'll
still
need-
chance we
Hail-
could play.
we
we
can be
need
a
a Hail
wild card.
Mary.
We can get a wild card somehow.
We need quite a few Hail Marys.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
get in there.
I'm personally fine
Hey.
with not playing, but
Hey, you know what I noticed today? Joel Embiid finally got a superstar review overturned when he blocked the
Uh-huh.
shot.
yeah,
He's never gotten that superstar treatment. The refs
No.
don't like. That was, I think, one of the first pivotal ones that has happened. It was going to be his 5th foul. They reviewed it and they overturned it. I said, that's the stuff they do for Giannis. They do it for LeBron.
Well, that's why they thought he
never
fouled
give-
out.
They never give Embiid the benefit of the doubt. It's all, yep, no, that was a foul. Yeah, we're going to review it, but it was a foul. And this was the one time they gave him that superstar. I mean, granted, it wasn't a foul, so it was the right call, but he usually doesn't get that call.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know-
them dummies on the books forgot to take that foul off. They thought he was fouled out when he got the next foul.
Right. So you know this is an all-inclusive type of deal here. The fans, we love y'all. Y'all are a part of the podcast. So we're gonna shed some light on a few comments. Johnny Williams is asking us, what do we need?
Kelly
After-
Oubre back.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
no,
Kelly
I
Oubre back. I want to see my
disagree.
team at full force before I decide what we need.
I disagree as well. Although Jen, so please go ahead, ladies first. Tell them why you disagree first.
Well, I just think that once we get Kelly back, that'll be great. But then if somebody else gets injured or is out, for an extended period of time, we're going to be in the same boat. So what we need is that security person, right?
Right. Speaking of security,
I'm not saying we need to get a star, yo.
No,
Get that
no.
out of your head.
no,
I do not think we need a star.
no.
I want to see my team at full force before I say what we need.
Okay, we heard what you said, BJ. So after we let Jen say
I'm
what she
finished.
had to say,
Good.
I'm gonna bounce right off you. Security. after the big man was out the other night, I did some thinking. You know, what if? And we all don't want to think about that. But what if this team is heavily reliant on our MVP and naturally a big man who could grab boards, block shots, hold down the fort, and has size? We don't have that at all. I love Paul Reed to death. That's my guy. Y'all know that. But God forbid something that happened in 21 that he needed to be out for 5, 6, 7 games. We're looking awful shitty out there.
Well, we have a guy. We
I don't
just
know about
don't
shit.
play him.
Huh?
We have a like while you was explaining that, I saw that comment. I was like, we have a guy who's long,
Do we?
who rebounds,
Do
who
we?
block
Bamba.
shots.
Do we?
We got Mo Bamba on our team. Like,
Where was he when Joel was out the other night?
Well, then you got to
On
write
the
a grievance
freaking
to the
bench.
coach
not
because he
playing.
got the
All we're
answer to that
saying is
question.
we have that person already. Let's see what he has.
He's
Let's
played
see.
3 minutes all year. They
Right,
obviously
let's
don't
get
like what
him.
he has.
I don't know. I don't think they've given him a chance, and that's what I don't like.
They've tried it yet. I don't think they've tried it yet.
It speaks volumes.
Like,
that
why
he
haven't we
hasn't-
seen anything of KJ? Why have
It's-
we seen nothing? Is he terrible?
Right. But the Bomber thing, it speaks volumes that a 6'8", 6'9" Paul Reed has won a roster spot over him. It speaks volumes to me.
I don't know. I don't know if that deals with talent because we've been notoriously known for having people with talent sit and not get a roster spot, and then we see that they have the talent, the Isaiah Joes of the world.
Maybe these guys that you guys are talking about not getting any tick are being saved for some type of move. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they are.
Well,
knows?
who's making that move for Mo Bamba without seeing him? Unless they just gonna sign him and cut him.
Nerlens Noel is available. Sims is wild. I mean, I don't know.
Mike Scott's probably available somewhere too, but
I
that
mean,
doesn't mean I want him on my
Yo,
team.
don't say Mike Scott. Jose might lose it. Jose gonna lose it. She said sorry. She said sorry. She said
Look at
sorry.
the vein popping out of his neck.
She said sorry. She said sorry, Jose. She said sorry. Chill.
Ooh.
Yeah. But great. That was a great.
I used to like Mike Scott. You know that?
I know you did. Let's talk about it. Jose.
I used to like
Jose
him,
about
man.
to have an intervention right now.
He is.
Like
Let's
that.
talk about it.
Towards the end of his Sixers,
Right?
towards the end of the tenure here in Philadelphia, he just was jacking.
See, this is why I don't want to make any quick assumptions about Kelly Oubre, because I'm not trying to say him and Mike Scott are the same person, but we all really liked Mike Scott. We thought he was good. He was jacking up threes and he was a good player.
Jen,
What?
but the thing is, Mike Scott never averaged a dub. Kelly Oubre has averaged 20. Like, he didn't just get good with the Sixers. He just getting noticed being good because he's playing on a good team. He's been getting buckets since he's been in the league. He can get a bucket. So I don't think we'll ever fall out of like with him. We might fall out of love with him, but I don't think we'll fall out of like with Kelly Oubre because he's going to give us what he's going to give us. That spark off the bench. He's going to be able to score. Bad games, he's going to be able to score. Good games, he's going to be able to score. I think he'll never turn into a donor burger. I don't see him becoming what Mike Scott was. Mike Scott never averaged a dub. Never. In no world. Kelly Oubre used to get buckets.
Well, at one point, I don't know, he just was throwing up those 3-pointers, man. He wasn't hitting the rim. He wasn't doing nothing.
He looked like he was out there just high. That's what he looked like.
Life on the line. Life on the line. PJ Tucker in the corner. Mike Scott in the other corner. Who you riding with?
Neither one of them. Neither one.
I want a do-over on that lineup.
They both in the corner. They both in the corner. You got to ride with one of them. Who you?
I use the lifeline, man. I use the lifeline.
I'm taking PJ. I'm taking PJ.
PJ or Mike Scott?
I think I'm taking. It depends on the night. Mike Scott on a certain night can get. Mike Scott can get. But I think I would take PJ too, though. Like PJ, whole life has been in the corner. Mike Scott has had to move around a little bit. PJ lived his whole NBA career in the corner. His whole career.
Honestly, I do put a lot of blame individually on Mike Scott, but y'all guys got to look at the coaches that we've had under these players that we be talking about. The same coach that we was fussing about having, Tobias standing in the corner all day did the same thing with Mike Scott. You're taking.
Listen, Mike Scott, he was with the shits too.
All the way.
He was all the way with the shits. Like, how you go to an Eagles game wearing a Redskins jersey and knock the Eagles fan out? Like,
he shot out.
He knocked him flat out. Dude, like, bye. He was on the floor like, left him sleeping in the parking lot.
I still rather have Pat Bev.
No,
All right,
PJ,
listen,
PJ, you mean?
I have
No,
not
the same.
looked at
They the
the
same player.
I haven't looked at the standings since this game ended, but as of before this game ended, the Sixers were like number 4. But okay, no, sorry.
We're still 4.
Orlando was in second place. Orlando. Orlando Magic. We have to talk about Orlando Magic and what is going on down there because that was unexpected.
Young, talented players. You got to think about it, Jen. At some point, the bad teams get good because they just stop piling talent. Like they got a lot of kids that can
A
hoop
lot of
down there.
number one
They
picks,
kids,
but they
but
could
they
hoop.
can hoop. So at some point, I think all bad teams will get better.
Yeah,
Every bad team at some point. Think about where OKC was maybe
absolutely. Took it out
4
of
years
them.
ago.
Pause.
Think about the team we just played, what they were 3-4 years after they got rid of Paul George and Russell Westbrook. Think
Mhm.
about what they went through, and now OKC
Right?
serious.
Same with Houston.
hmm Houston,
Eh,
no, not yet. Houston's not ready yet. Houston is going to be good though,
Yeah.
but
Sam
I don't
says
think this year.
they got rid of Mo. That's why they're better.
They got rid of Mo Bamba. They got rid of Bo
That is
Bull. They got
so
rid of all them
funny.
tall, lanky dudes. They got rid of all the tall, lanky dudes and
Off
said,
with
"No,
their heads, all of them.
we gonna rock with these Wagner brothers and Ben Caro and Jalen Suggs and
Yep.
Cole Anthony." Like that's what I'm saying. Like think about all the people I just named. All
Yeah.
these dudes
Yeah.
was the dude in college.
Right.
Everybody I just named was the dude in college. Now they all on the
Yeah.
same team.
Y'all giving Orlando too much props. I just
I'm
think
just talking. I'm just talking.
wait. Let me
She
say.
asked. She asked.
No. I'm just
She
saying.
said-
My opinion on what Jenny is asking is good teams are playing like shit right now. They're sliding down, and it just so happened that Orlando's playing okay. So that's why they got the standing that they got. I
Is
don't
we
see
playing?
anything.
Are we playing good?
Not all the time.
Are we playing good overall? Would you consider what we've done so far a success?
A whole hell of a lot better than last year. So I'm gonna say
Okay,
yes.
so yes. So then, therefore, Orlando's not just playing okay. They got the same record as us. They not expected to do nothing, and they playing amazing. So no, you gotta take your head off to that. It's not because bad
Well,
teams
I
playing
mean,
teams is
I
playing
could
bad.
count about
They
3 of these
winning.
games. I could count about 3 of these losses that we got out of the 5 that I
That
don't
could have
feel
been
like we
wins for sure.
they could have been wins,
For sure.
and then we just laid eggs.
I'm not saying
You know,
Orlando's
shame
playing
on
better
us
than
for that.
us. I'm not saying Orlando playing better than us. I'm saying we playing real good, but we can't undermine the fact that Orlando playing real good too. Not just because bad teams is losing, because that bad team has gotten better. I ain't
They-
worried
they
about
said-
them. Don't
They
worry, I
said
ain't worried about
they
them.
said Markel Fultz gonna make us regret getting rid of him.
Markel Fultz
No.
hasn't even been playing.
He's
No.
back. He's
I
back.
like Markel Fultz, and I like him
Well,
in
he's been
Orlando.
balling over there, man.
He
But I
didn't
don't.
play last
That's
game
not one of the
when they
players
beat
that
the
I look at.
Celtics.
That's not one of the players that I look at anymore and say, "Damn, I wish we would have waited one more." I'm over that already. It don't make me think about it no more. I don't think about
Wasn't it Fultz who first elbowed Embiid in the face and injured him?
it. Mhm.
Was it?
In practice or something like that. Yeah.
No, it wasn't in practice. It was in the
You
game.
sure?
No, it was in the game. It was in the game.
It was in the game.
It was
Yeah,
in the
Embiid
game.
was running right behind him, and Markel Fultz was just like
He wasn't
running,
used to
throwing his
being on the
elbows.
basketball
Like you know how when you run, you go like this, and he said "bow" and hit Embiid right in the face.
To be totally honest, I was salty about the Fultz thing for a while until the emergence
A Maxi,
of
like
Tyrese Maxey.
that's why I
who-
forgot. I don't
Who
think
is the
about it.
replacement of Fultz? You know, we lost Fultz, we got Maxey, who I think ceiling is a bit higher than Markel Fultz. So I'm okay with that. Still waiting on a shooting guard though. Just saying. But it is what it is, you know, with that. So and some say they butted heads.
They butted heads. I can't remember. Maybe it was Siakam who elbowed him.
Nah, Daryl said they butted heads in the playoffs. It happened in the playoffs.
It was definitely in a game. I remember the game. It was definitely in the game, not practice. I just don't remember how.
No, it definitely wasn't in practice. It was live. I saw the shit. I remember.
Sam Jones. I agree. Folks wouldn't like it. Not having folks don't change nothing.
No, definitely not.
Nah. You know, so
That's off to him. I'm glad he thriving. I'm glad he figured
Shout
out how
out
to
to
play
him,
basketball again.
yeah.
Absolutely. Happy for you,
I
Markel.
couldn't imagine just forgetting how to play basketball. Like that's crazy.
It was the weirdest story in basketball history, in my opinion. You know,
Almost as weird as Zaires.
Yeah, I mean Zaire kind of came out of nowhere when we drafted him. Nobody really seen tape. Markel Fultz was a perennial college all-star. He was it in college, hence why we picked him. And
Wasn't he a #1 pick?
absolutely, he
He's
was the
the
best player
#1
in college.
pick.
He was
Yep.
the best player.
And then he had some kind of phantom arm.
Then the Monstars
I
just
don't
came and took his skills away. Is that what happened?
I mean, the word on the street was he got in some type of maybe a bicycle accident or motorcycle accident. Didn't
Like the
report
same
it
one
to the
Oubre
team.
did.
All right, yeah,
I knew that
I
was
knew it
coming.
was
I
coming.
knew it
Hey,
was coming.
if y'all look at the
That's
top of the
time, y'all.
screen, if you look at the top of the screen, we are on every possible social
Yo,
media
this is my line, man. Back up.
streaming service. Go ahead, Jose.
Yeah,
No, he just want to
like
talk
the
about
same
it.
one Oubre did.
I know this boy.
All right. Let me
I know
stop.
this boy.
Yo, appreciate all you guys sticking through with East Leaf Sixers. We love you guys. Don't forget, we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. And since you late, man. Normally that weapon is up there already. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm gonna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides. Decirle a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. I'm glad I ain't forget to say it, man.
Let's go Sixers.
Don't forget to join us back here on Monday for the Lakers pregame show. Well, I don't know what time that game is. 7,
time is it?
7:30. I don't know what
Oh,
time.
It's
either
in
way, I
Philly.
won't be
It's
here.
in Philly, so
Yeah, I won't be here.
And B be playing on a different level every time he play the Lakers.
Yeah, he does.
And B looked like he had a little chip on his shoulder at the first half of this one. He was playing like a monster.
Yeah, that's that good
Anyway.
rest right there. That good rest.
I told y'all he had off since Tuesday. He better show up.
All right, y'all. Have a great night. Awesome tomorrow. We'll be back here on Monday.